Hey everybody, Brian from Colorado Cultures here. Just wanted to show you one of our new products, our Gro Magik kits. So these are professionally made mycology kits that produce a lot of fungi and use a lot of biomass and create a lot of ease to your growing stages. So we wanted to kind of show you how you would put one together like we showed you with our full flush. So we're going to show you what everything comes with real quick. So this is going to be your dome, and you can see it's curved, so all your water droplets are going to be going to the edges. It also has a really tight fit, so when you tighten this thing down, it's going to be its own little ecosystem. And I'll show you that here in a second once we kind of show you what comes in it. So it's going to come with your trusty spray bottle that we always include with our kits. It comes with a little bottle of some alcohol that you can dilute if you want. And then we give you a little sanitation pack that has your masks and your gloves so you can stay nice and sterile and everything. Something that we always do with all of our kits here. So it also, the really cool thing about this kit is it comes with double the amount. So it's going to produce about twice as much as our full flushes do. So we gave you 6 pounds of grain spawn, put in 2 bags so it can colonize nice and fast for you. It's going to come with 2 of our trusty manure-based pasteurized dimmer dirts. So that's gonna be 10 pounds of substrate. So you're gonna basically have 16 pounds of biomass that you're gonna be using to actually grow off of. And we always give you a free house syringe of your choice that you would shake up and split between both these bags. And we all know how to use one of these bags. Just go to our earlier videos and we can kind of show you how to inject through here and all the sterile processes of that. But the cool thing that sets this tub apart from a lot of others is it's a reusable tub. It's going to have a liner inside of the plastic tray. So it's going to be really easy to discard your biomass and actually clean your tank and everything. This is also dishwasher safe, so you can run it through your dishwasher to sterilize it. These filter discs are really cool because they snap together kind of like this through these holes here that I'll show you in a second. And these guys are actually going to move. So that's going to be when you're going to be colonizing, and that's when you're going to want to be fruiting. And the only thing you're going to have to replace is your filter discs and your liner if you choose to use one. So this guy should last you hopefully a lifetime. So if it's kept in good condition. So that's all the pieces that come with it. Now we're going to show you how to put one together and actually how to colonize it and what it looks like, when you need to fruit it, and how we put the filter discs in and all that kind of good stuff. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty and let me show you all that kind of fun stuff. Okay, so when you get your Gro Magik kit, it comes with these filter discs here. I'm going to show you actually how to install one, and then I'm going to show you a tank when they're fully installed. So taking your discs, you're going to see a little arrow right there. So on the outside, you'll see a little arrow right there. So we're basically just going to install this filter right there, kind of show you how easy it can be. So taking that arrow, matching them up, as so. We're going to want to put some pressure in the center and then line those guys up and just give a nice little snap in. Just like that. Okay, and then you see it's installed on the inside. And let me show you what it looks like when they're all installed. It's gonna look just like this. So you definitely want to get your filters installed before you do mix your tub up, because you do want this lid to be cleaned and off to the side, ready to put on your main substrate base when you're done mixing all your stuff. That way we can kind of cut down on contamination and all that kind of good stuff. But for colonizing, you definitely want to have these things closed, and you do want to wipe this down inside, okay, before we do that. So you just kind of pop that guy off, and you can see how tight that was too. So boom, that makes that nice little biosphere in there for you. So we're gonna take this guy right off, set this guy to the side, and then we're gonna show you how we mix up some bags. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, now we're gonna show you how we actually inoculate our bags and we mix up our Grow Kit. So you can refer to our older videos on how we inoculate our bags, but I'm going to kind of go give you a brief little summary. So you're going to want to take your syringe out, put your needle on, take your ISO. You're going to want to spritz it right on your injection port, as so. Insert your culture in there, shake your bag up. And then in about 2 weeks, you're going to have a white bag like this. You're actually going to have 2 bags, but you're going to want to break it and shake it so we can mix it thoroughly with our Denver dirt and the base container of our grow kit. And we're going to show you how we do that right now. So I'm going to put on my gloves for my sanitation pack. Comes with two gloves for each hand. So I suggest putting those guys on. And we're also going to take our alcohol and spray our hands. Wipe it, just make sure everything's good. I'm going to grab my face mask as well. So I'm going to put that guy on so we don't have any bacteria from our mask getting into our base, basically, mixture. Okay, all right. Got my mask, got my gloves. I'm just going to do one more spritz because I like to be extra clean. It's always good to be a little bit thorough when it comes to mycology. So we're going to take this bag and we're going to basically break it up, and it's going to look like this guy. But I'm going to show you how we do that real quick. So break this guy up, and it's going to just look like regular old corn. It's going to be okay. You're going to kind of maybe get a little worried that something went wrong, but don't be. It's all going to come back and it's going to get nice and fluffy again. So break this guy up nice and well, and then we're basically going to have 2 bags that we're going to add to the base. Okay, so let me set these guys off to the side real quick, and then let me get my base tray up here. So you got your base tray, put it like that. You got your liner in there. So I'm just gonna give this guy a quick little spritz. Move this guy's over real quick. And while that's all sitting there getting kind of disinfected, I'm gonna set this lid just on top as I get my dirt ready. Okay, scoop that guy over. You get some trusty scissors to cut your bags open with. Okay, just make sure everything's nice and clean. All right, so we're gonna start with 1 Denver dirt to put on the base. That way, we have a little bit of something to soak up any alcohol that's left over, and we have something that our spawn can kind of fall into and be nice and moist right off the bat. So, actually, I'm gonna come both open at the same time. That way I don't have to kind of keep on going back and forth. So let's both get these ready so we can just plug and play. All right, now, taking our base, we're gonna lift the lid off, take our Denver dirt, and just do this fast. Don't worry about contamination. Just be quick with it. Okay, all right. We'll add 1 of those. Okay, 1 Denver dirt. Okay, now taking our spawn bag. Take actually both these bad boys and we're gonna add it. Okay, get that guy ready as well. Okay, put my scissors down, get everything ready. All right, let's take our spawn bag now. Okay, take your 1 spawn bag, and then we're gonna take the other one. Okay, now taking our other Denver dirt, put on those 2 colonized corn bags. All right. Okay, 2 of those bad boys. And like I said, this is a little bit different than our full flush. We usually have you put the grain into the Denver dirt, mix it up that way, but we are very sure that our Denver dirt has a lot of good bacteria. It's going to be kind of probiotics for your mushrooms. So this, we don't really mind having open a little bit. We just want to be fast. Don't want to take our time. We want to get nice and homogenized. And of course, when you're doing this, I wouldn't, be talking and everything. I am making a video here, and I do have my mask on. But, in your lab, I would try to be as clean as possible. Keep the mask on. Don't talk too much. Maybe use hand signs to talk to your fellow lab assistants or anything like that. Okay, now when everything's all nice and mixed up, we're going to want to make sure it has a nice base. It's just nice and flat everywhere. Okay. Okay. Now just taking our hands and patting on the sides, because we don't want any side pins. And cutting off the air is going to really help that, but only along the sides. Okay. All right, just like that. Leaving the center a little bit fluffy. It's going to help with pin development and everything. Okay, so when it's all thoroughly mixed, it should look like this. Now, you can choose to mist it if you want, or you can choose not to mist it. I'm going to choose not to mist it this time, just because I think my substrate's a little overhydrated, which that's a good thing. It's wintertime here in Colorado. We need a little bit more moisture. We got a lot of heat going on inside. So, take my gloves off. I'm going to take my lid. I'm going to set it on top of here. Crank it down like that. And you can see, making sure that I got all my little ports closed, so all my CO2 builds up in here and it colonizes nice and fast. Now, in about 7 to 10 days, I wouldn't go any longer than 10 days, you're gonna have a tank that looks just like this. Now you can see all the perspiration, all the condensation. Now that's a good sign. That's showing that our organism's actually alive and it's doing stuff. So I always say when you see condensation, that is a really good sign. Now to fruit it, we are going to just open up our vents. It's that easy. And then we're gonna put it into a well-ventilated area that has 12 light at least. So 12 hours off, 12 hours on. What that's gonna do is gonna simulate basically nighttime, daytime, just like, outside where mushrooms grow. So, and then in 10 to 14 days, you're gonna have mushrooms all over your substrate. And just to show you kind of what it looks like, we're gonna do a little zoom in real quick and show you what it should look like. So when it looks like that, that's when you're gonna want to start to fruit. And it's been 9 days for us here. Okay, clicking that back down. All right, this guy's ready to fruit. So, like I said, just find a nice ventilated area with some light and sit back, relax, and in a few weeks you'll have some mushrooms and you'll be off to the races. And then when you're done, you can easily take everything apart, wash it, dishwash it, and get right back to the race. So, just want to let everybody know, if you want to pick up one of our Magik Grow tubs, we do have them in 3 different colors. You can only get the blue here at Colorado Cultures, but we also have a magic gold, and we have a really cool pink as well. And definitely check out our kits. We have a kit that will fit any level of mycology you might happen to be in, even if you are trying to be a professional mycologist. So, we really appreciate you watching our video, and if you have any questions or anything, feel free to give us a call here at Colorado Cultures. We'll see you next time. Much love.